What's up, guys? I think it's day 303 on our journey to 2000, and in today's video we're going to play a 10-minute rapid game. Today I studied a bunch of opening, basically, stuff with the Pirts and the Vienna, and openings are so complicated and interesting, and the pawn structures and all these things. But anyway, today we are versing an 1843 rated player from America and going into the Pirts. So, I studied, if they do this... Okay. This attack takes. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. I don't know. Takes. Knight attacks the pawn. He defends. I bring my knight in. I think it's okay. Is there any other move? I kind of want to do this knight move just so it doesn't pre-move the rook. But he pre-moved it. I mean, this castle, I lose this. But then rook comes here. Rook here. Take. I'm down a pawn, but then I'm just down a pawn, yeah? I guess I come here. But there's some interesting stuff that could happen. I mean, I'm sure he'll do this. Okay. I mean, now I just take. I think I'm okay. Okay. So there's a lot of pressure here and here. We could go here, but then he takes. So maybe I just completely messed this up. We could go here. Check. Here, takes, and I think we're losing. Is there anything else we could do to stop this? I guess taking with the bishop was right here, not the pawn. Taking with the bishop. I don't know, yeah, kind of crazy. So now I'm kind of freaking out. I'm getting a little scared. So if I castle and he takes, right? Then what do I get? What do I get? Here, takes. I could get quick development. And I'm gonna be attacking the knight. So, castle. Of course he could take. That's a little annoying. I feel like he could take like this even. And it makes it worse. I think we'll go with the first plan here. Let him take. We'll go here. Now if he tries to defend himself, I don't know. Becomes tricky. Although maybe this was fine. Maybe that was fine. Okay, he's still threatening this. Maybe I can come here. He could take here, but then my king comes here. Whoa, this gets so crazy. Let me see. Here? Does he have any crazy checks? This check. I could also go somewhere. I don't know. Damn, this guy's owning me. Here. Let him take. Here? I think we should just go for that at this point. This is really bad. Here, and he even has this move. Then at least I have this, but this. Check? No, that check doesn't happen because of the bishop. Am I overthinking this? Probably. Probably am. I'm really sad about this position, though. Let's just go for this. I think we're forced to trade. I think I messed up in the beginning of this game. And we'll let him take. Oh, and he can escape now. Wait, I just completely messed up. He can escape here. Then maybe I have this. Yeah, and then if he runs away... Really, it's not as bad as I thought it was. So, thankfully there's that. I mean, he could come here. The bishop can't take because of the rook. That's probably what he's gonna do. But then I take here. Can I just attack him? Probably not. We can come here, actually. Pinning. That could be a great move. He comes here, I take, right? So here, takes. 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 Runs away. And I am definitely losing. So, maybe there's something else here. I'm not sure. Something like here takes. I mean, here. No, here takes. Here takes. No, here moves away. No, but then he defends this. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, getting the bishop to another square would be nice. So maybe moving my knight now is a good move, or a good idea. But it can't move anywhere, because it just blocks off everything else. So, what we could do is we could try to go for this. And when he does this, or takes and then does that, we push. He goes back. Our bishop is not open. That's the other problem in this position. If our bishop was open, it would be nicer. I don't know why I didn't see that move, but okay. So what can we do now? Takes. We're just down a full piece. We just got completely obliterated. I mean, and the whole point was we could have won this, so I don't know what I'm doing. And my opponent is playing super fast, which is super annoying. The knight has nowhere to go except places where it blocks our own pieces. I guess it's okay to block here. I don't know why I was thinking. I'm just so bad. I'm so bad at chess. So let's try to protect everything. I'm not gonna overthink. I already screwed up this game. I know no one should think like that, but that's how I'm thinking. Rook here is something. No, what am I saying? We just trade. What am I saying? This move doesn't come because of this, like I mentioned before. We'll try to do this and come here for some quick attack to attack this rook. So this might get us into the game again, but our opponent seems to be thinking, surprisingly, using their brain. So that's annoying. Probably develop the knight. Attacks, take. We'll have a pawn that's close to promotion, but probably could get traded off. We have to be very careful. I think this is very scary position. Now, I'm kind of curious what our opponent is rated, like peak rating. Jesus, they won a lot of games recently. Peak rating 1906. What a surprise. 91% accuracy. Jeez, that's probably against me too. He's just playing really good. I'm just getting owned. So it's kind of interesting to me. Like, my opponent is thinking very heavily here, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think there's a lot of things one can do. I guess he doesn't want to lose this rook, right? But if he develops... Okay, so this is one thing you can do, I suppose. We could kind of make this bishop stop doing stuff. Right, something like here. And knight comes here, maybe. We come here, knight comes here. It gets really convoluted really quickly. I suppose we could come knight here and try to break this. Something like knight here, pawn push, knight somewhere, knight here. But I don't really see it. I'm not really a big fan of this. Maybe here is an idea. But I'm really tempted to move the knight. I don't have a great reason, but it just feels right. I think the pawn push allows him to just come in, and he's expecting that, right? Our pawn stops here. So another thing we could do is actually anticipate that, and then push to push his knight further backwards. I mean, it could come here, but then maybe our bishop comes here. The knight can come here with a check. We can attack it. Then it can go somewhere, maybe somewhere like here, attacking our bishop, and it gets really messy really quickly. So this is hard. Okay, let's think this. I think this move is good, so let's just do that. And then we'll push here. And he's going to try to find a way to develop, probably this. And he could probably even afford to sacrifice stuff, yeah. Like, he could maybe even sacrifice... No, I don't know. And this comes here. We come here. I don't know. It gets very, very interesting. Is it very interesting? I think I'm just completely losing. I don't know if it's that interesting. But we did stop this bishop from coming this way. Of course, he could come this way, which is kind of the issue here. I mean, we have this maybe, so let's go for that. I don't want to overthink once again. He could come here. This skewers and wins the pawn, but I think we need to do something. Now, of course, he could just move his king forward. I don't know what I'm doing. This also allows his rook to come in. I think I'm just completely lost now, whereas before maybe I had a chance. But who knows? Maybe after the king move, there's something like this. And if he attacks, I could just close everything off. Of course, then he could take. So maybe not. Maybe g5 is needed here to fortify the f4 pawn. Something like king here, pawn here, bishop here. And then, yeah. Ugh. Because this just weakens this. That's my problem with that move. My problem. Let's go here. Let's play fast. And then after this, he just has no problems anymore, really. We can do this, maybe? This, and at least we could undouble. Okay, he's not going for that. This looks kind of wrong to me for some reason. Maybe I could push, takes, check, and then something. I don't know. I guess he opens up his king after that check. Our bishop gets a little open though. Maybe bishop f6 to stop the rook from coming in. Let's try that. Right now we're stopping this, but this stops us from stopping that. So that doesn't really work. Takes, yeah, let's go for the check. I think going back is just the smartest move here. And we can now actually maybe come here. Maybe come here to stop this threat. What am I saying? He still wins our bishop. What am I? Why am I playing like this? Oh, he didn't see it. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Wait. Yeah, I should have done this threatening this. Where is his knight going? What was the purpose of this move? I'm not sure. Let's go here. If this, we could go here, maybe. Yeah, if here we have this, which doesn't, I mean, maybe we come here, but then he comes here, but then we come here. It's actually not bad. Yeah, we're attacking this. We're threatening to come here. And somehow our opponent gave us a chance. There might be some crazy moves here in the future. I don't know how this turned out like this. I really don't. But it could turn pretty ugly soon. The knight goes somewhere like here. This looks kind of bad. Okay, he defends. Let's go here, attacking the rook. We want to play a little faster because it seems like our opponent is getting a little scared. And I think this move is good. And then we have two eyes on this pawn, which is nice. Now the pawn could always move forward. So there is that. Oh, now we just win the pawn. That's nice. Maybe take with the bishop to create two passed pawns. Okay, and I just didn't see that. Okay, never mind. We don't win the pawn. What can we do? What can we do? I don't know now. Maybe try to get the other pawn into the game. Again, take doesn't really work. We're running really low on time. Something like here takes, no, doesn't work. Oh, we're running really low. Let's just go back. Let's just go back. I mean, he might do something like this. In which case I might check. No. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do. Yep. And here, I guess we'll come here. If he takes, we have this check. Oof. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. But I didn't see anything. If he comes somewhere like here, we have a discovered attack, but we only win a pawn from that discovered attack. So not the best. We do open up for this check, maybe. Okay. And maybe there's something here. I think we just completely lost the game. But you never know. We're just finding checks and trying to play them. Go here. I think this. But then he blocks. I actually don't know. Go here. Have to defend everything. Again, we have this check. Doesn't really do anything right now. He could just push, but maybe it's okay. Go here. He's gonna block. Let's go. Oh my, that just blunders the bishop. And we're definitely low on time and blundering because we're low on time. That's a definite thing right now. But either he doesn't see it or he doesn't want to acknowledge that it exists. Okay, yeah, this is really bad. He takes, we take. He could actually just push this. Okay, well, that's even worse for us. We need to make space to move. He might check. I mean, this is just completely lost. Something like this, yeah. This is completely, I should probably blunder. I mean, give up, but there might be a stalemate here. There might be a stalemate. I could see that happening. There's a possibility of a stalemate. That's nice. Oh, there was a possibility. There was a possibility. We got completely demolished. Our opponent played really fast. My hands were cold. When my hands are cold, I play and tend to play bad. Let's see the game though. I am not feeling great. I didn't like this, and I'll tell you guys the reason. It's simply because I just don't like this. This position looks super annoying to deal with, but according to computer, there are no issues here. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong here. This protects this. Like, look how insane this looks. Doesn't this look like a completely losing game? But then the knight comes back protecting. If you try to attack, like, I'm trying to understand the position here. Like, what's the idea? Can we go f6 attacking the bishop? No, that gives the advantage away. Can we move our knight somewhere? We can move it back. I guess this is not much of a threat because we just take like this, right? And after the bishop gets away, let's say the bishop comes here or something. How are we completely winning? I don't really understand. I really don't. Like, okay, let's kick this out. Like, what now? What's the idea here? We're up a pawn? Like, is that pawn that important? That powerful? It's not really making sense to me. Like, I feel like right here, oh, I could take this. Wow. Okay, you know what? That's insane. That's insane. But like, we have to look at these things to learn, because otherwise I won't learn. I won't learn how to deal with this position. And this was the blunder that gave away the game. I think now looking back, maybe even knight d7 is the move. Because if he pushes, we could just take. It opens up our rook. So yeah, and that's the best move. I didn't even look at computer for that. This just makes more sense. Now, if he tries to push, maybe we have this move. No, because he comes in with the obvious thing. Maybe we even pin ourselves? That just looks crazy. That looks wrong. I guess we could take this pawn and we protect the pawn. Right. And now we're fine, right? So this makes a lot of sense. The funny thing is, a lot of times knight g4 is the move. So I really should have spent more time. The fact that my opponent was blitzing out moves intimidated me. Like, I know myself. That's exactly what happened here. But I think the funny thing is, here, taking with the bishop probably was better, just to keep all of this safe. Computer says no. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess this stops any knight threats, and we could push this away maybe. and we could just kind of start developing here. I mean, this looks terrible. This actually looks horrible. Horrible. I guess he has to stop this attack. Yeah, this looks scary. This just looks really scary. We're down a pawn and the position looks a little horrible. Like, our rook has a hard time getting out. I actually can't move the rook here. Maybe this is defendable, but really sad game. I wonder, was there any point here where I was able to do something? Now, computer doesn't like the knight move. It likes bishop f5. I guess I did kind of give up there, but bishop f5, bishop coming here, I guess to put pressure here. Come to f7, lose the rook, go to c8 to stop the knight from escaping, I'm guessing. And maybe I had a chance here, probably not. My opponent definitely knew what they were doing. Again, the biggest thing is not to fall for the same trick twice. And I don't think my opponent would have fallen for it, but the trick here, by the way, guys, if my opponent got really careless, and I don't know, moved this or something, I might have had something like this, winning the rook. And this puts me back in the game. And I think that's why he spent a long time thinking here. Also, his knight gets trapped. So actually, his best move, according to the engine, is to do this, probably to get his rook out. Yeah. This is some crazy stuff. Anyway, we lost this game. We got completely demolished. But if you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. And if you watched this far, what should you say? Oh my god, I'm like tired and cold and sad because I lost. Say gray bar, because this is a gray bar. Also, don't look up my model number. I don't know if it showed. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye bye.